Excellent prod. Excellent prod.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another one? Rants and Gunner in the building. What you telling me, Lee?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's Friday tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow. Yes, I thought it was Friday. I keep thinking it's Friday today, Rants. I don't know why. I'm being a mutant. But the sun's shining, so every day's a Sunday. And we got our win the other day. I don't know how you lot got on in Europe, but I don't know. But we got our win.
Chelsea lost, so you get me. I got to celebrate something. You know the way there. Now, this is what it is.
Well, listen, fine margins, guys. Fine margins.
Yeah, bro. The Arsenal game was going the way that I wanted it to go, and then two of your players just came from the dead, bruv, to get the win for you lot.
That's what we do, though, mate. Yeah, we scam our way through games. Yeah, because let's be real. Yeah, you obviously watched the game. Yeah, let's be real with it. Yeah, Bilbao were bopping us off the park in the first half. Yeah,
I couldn't believe how positive they actually were. I thought they were. I didn't think that they were going to turn up like that.
I didn't think they'd dominate like possession. Well, they didn't dominate possession. I didn't think that they'd be that quick with how they moved the ball in our half. Yeah, because I've watched a lot of them. Yeah, but like, I said this while I was on the watch along. Like, even at half time, I predicted 3-0, and at half time everyone's going, "Oh, we're crap," blah blah blah. Yeah, what you said, 3 CDMs, this and that. I said, relax, man. I've watched Bilbao nearly 30 years of my life. They do the same shit every year, mate. They start fast, they don't get a goal, and they lose. If they start fast and they get a goal, 9 times out of 10, they'll win the game. Yeah. But if they start fast and they don't get a goal, they end up losing. I've seen the story a million times. So I stuck with my 3-0 at half time. Yeah, because I knew that, and I said it to Ola, that what's going to happen is that we're going to come out the second half, and every time we get touched, we're going to fall over. Yeah, we're not going to let them get back into their rhythm again like they had in the first half. Yeah, and that's exactly what we did. Every time we got the ball, we fell over. Yeah, and then 2 little nice goals, very nice goals. Yeah, the first one was quality from Martinelli. What a finish. Nice ball from Trossard.
It's horrible goalkeeping.
Oh, mate.
He done the first bit, Martinelli, but the finish was poor. The keeper should have fucking held that, bro.
I think it was a decent-ish finish. Yeah, when I say decent-ish, yeah, he took it early. Yeah, and I think that put the keeper off a little bit. Yeah, but that goalkeeper's Spain's number 1. If he plays like that for Spain, mate, he won't be Spain's number 1 much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was awful. Like, straight through him.
Yeah,
but I think that the fact that he took it earlier than expected, because I thought he was going to take one more touch and then bang it. Yeah, but I think the defender was catching him up, and he just thought, "Fuck it, it's now or never, isn't it?" But it's what it is. And then he combined for Trossard's for the second goal. That was again shit defending. Yeah, it was good play for Martinelli. Yeah, he played well when he came on. Trossard played well when he came on.
I swear Trossard one took that deflection in it and looped in or something like
that. Yeah. Deflected in. But this is the thing, Rants, yeah? Our fans had to sit there and try and make out, that was a great performance. It weren't a great performance.
Nah, it wasn't. You got the job done, innit? Away from home, you just need to get the win.
Get the win, yeah. And people are like over-gassing how tough that stadium is. Yeah, they don't lose many games at that stadium. Cool, fair enough. Real Madrid have struggled there. Barca have struggled there over the years. Doesn't matter. Yeah, the fact in reality is we're Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, we're supposed to be going there and banging Bilbao. Let's just be real with it. You lot banged them 3-0 there last year. You slapped them 3-0 in their own ground, bro. Yeah, so if you can do it, why ain't we going there? And the thing that wound me up with that game, and people going, "Oh, why can't you just be happy we won the game?" I am happy we won the game. I predicted a win. We won. What's the problem here? Yeah, you can criticize performances. You can criticize the manager. You can criticize the style of play in that game because it was super negative for most of that game. He then takes off Gyökeres, and I'm like, why? Why are you taking him off?
He wasn't playing well, though.
Yeah, but neither was Eze. He took him off in the end. Yeah, neither was after the team, bro. Zubimendi got the runaround. Yeah, Zubimendi got nutmegged. Yeah, everyone's gassing up Mosquera's performance in that. He got nutmegged. You know what I mean? Everyone's gassing up this Mosquera like it's the second coming of fucking Desai. I
saw the show yesterday with you cooking your gal, blood. I was in the chat dying, bro.
He just winds me up, and I texted him earlier. I said, "Listen, I hope it didn't piss you off or anything." Do you know what I mean? But like, he just fucking pisses me. He triggers me, mate.
You said based on 2 games, that all the games that you watched last season with him playing, you was wrong. Based on 2 games, it's just like
it doesn't matter that I've watched La Liga. It doesn't matter what I've watched under Spain's under 21s. My opinion on Mosquera is irrelevant because he's played twice for Arsenal.
Yeah,
played 2 full games for Arsenal. Well done. Yeah, I had him on strings though, Rants. I had him on strings because I had the 97-98 shirt on, didn't I? The polo shirt. Yeah, I said, "Cool. Tell me what year this shirt is then." So you know what? You seem to know everything. What year is this shirt then? What starting 11? He didn't have a fucking clue. Yeah, And people going, "Oh, you were so rude. Lee came in drunk." I wasn't even tipsy. People like, Rants, you know when I'm tipsy, innit? Yeah.
You on smoke, blood, out, because bro, I was watching it before. I was in the chat before you came on, and then bro, as soon as you cut through, yeah, it went left quickly, bro. I was dying.
Because I won't having his BS, bro. I ain't been on that show for a couple of weeks, and I know that he's been waffling on Twitter. He's been tagging me in tweets about Mosquera this. He's fucking been phoning Potsy up saying you got it wrong. Yeah, tell Lee he's getting it on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever it is. Yeah, blah blah blah. And I thought, no, I'm just going in like a wrecking ball, mate. Yeah, 2 games. Cool. Let's see if he can handle Erling Haaland at the weekend.
I hear it.
Let's see if he can handle that automatic at Newcastle.
But this is the problem
weekend.
with football fans. They get carried away. Like he come in and he looked decent. He did.
He's looked very good. He has.
And the thing is, yeah, with the way Arsenal are set up, it's not hard really to look good in this system, innit? Because
in defense,
everyone's very interchangeable. But the time to really test, to really judge these players is when they come up against competent opponents, how they deal with their duels, innit? Because when you're defending collectively, like it's a collective job, innit? It's not really an individual job. It's how you win your individual duels. That's when you can really tell if somebody is up to the level or not. Do you know what I'm saying?
When he gets isolated, we'll see how good he is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and this is my point, and this is the thing, right? He posted a clip out. Somebody put it on TikTok of me saying when we signed him, his best attributes is pace, and he's rash. Well, that's the case based off of the 20 games I've watched, mate.
But even his best attribute being pace is not necessarily a bad thing. There's a lot of players whose best attributes are pace. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that he's not going to work out at Arsenal. Doesn't mean that.
No, that's true. Yeah, but this is the thing. Yeah, I said he's crap. Yeah, well, he may turn out to be good, but this fan base did the same with Rob Holding. We signed up Rob Holding to a new deal to protect his value. Then it was Rob Holding's whole fault. It was Rob Holding's fault we didn't win the league. Yeah, because Saliba got injured and Rob Holding came in. Yeah. So all I say is now, cool. You crack on then. We've now got adequate Saliba cover. Another reason this manager should win the league then. Yeah, because if they're gassing him up, yeah, where was Noni Madueke? What did he do? He was awful. He was rubbish, Rants.
He was but bro, he had a good game last game, so that means he's got at least 5 games grace.
And the thing as well is, yeah, this is how you know after these fans lie anyway. They're all sitting there gassing up this Mosquera. Yeah, ask any of them if they want Saliba back in instead of keeping Mosquera in the team. They all say Saliba. So he ain't that good then, is he? He ain't that good. They don't trust him that much to play the whole season, then, do they? Because they put Saliba in straight away.
Not the whole season, of course not. But this is what man are gonna do. It's okay to just say, that someone's doing well. Do you know what I'm saying? But your fans will see him play 2 games and then be like, oh yeah, he's better than Lenny Euro. I'll be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, 13 million. What a bargain. He's worth 130 million now. No, he ain't.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah. It's like he's worth 130 million instead of saying, you know what? He's looked good when he's come in. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Cool. That's it.
And the thing is as well,
what that's what you need to say. Man are doing this better than Lenny Euro shit, bro. This is what they do. And this is the problem.
It's not even just about Lenny Euro. It's not even about Lenny Euro, bro. Yeah, we've seen a bigger window sample, of Lenny Euro. Right? And he's playing in a team that is shit. Yeah, let's just be real with it. Yeah, if you put Mosquera in that team, he will look equally as shit, if not worse. Yeah, because you get isolated one-on-one constantly in your team. There's gaps everywhere. With Arsenal's defence, we've got the best defence in the league for a reason, because everything is structured to make sure they're not isolated. Yeah, so if we put Rob Holding back in this team, he would look half competent as well now. Whereas back then, when Rob Holding was playing, we didn't.
Until they actually have to defend, you know, and then we'll see how good they are. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's one of them ones where it's funny because Calafiori on the ball's quality. Like, I like what he gives you on the ball. Off the ball, he's diabolical, isn't it? And it's one of them ones where when he actually has to defend, you're in trouble. Because you know what's funny, when I realized Calafiori was shit, in 1v1s was, you see the game that you drew, with Man City and you went down to 10 men, he was the only player on the pitch that got beaten. Like,
he was getting cooked in that low block every time. Savio had him on his bum cheeks.
Went down, Savio was cooking him. Every time he went down his side, he got past him. Every time. I was like, bro, like, you're the only player that got cooked, like, for the whole game. All the other Arsenal players were like this. Nobody got beaten except for him. It's like every time the ball went down his side, he got cooked. And I was like, hey, bro, like, that might not be his thing defending, you know? Because how you getting cooked in a low block?
And that was the dirtiest low block I've seen for years.
Bruv, that was
That
a
was
satanic
disgusting.
low block, blood. He was getting ripped.
Bro, he got ripped in the before we went down to 10 men.
Yeah.
He sent Calafiori back to Italy, bruv, spun and put Haaland clean through for a goal. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, in that low block, it was just disgusting. But this is the thing, Rants, they hype up every single player that's different, that's new, shiny new toys. That Hincapie come on yesterday. Oh my God, look at him. He's a warrior. We're sorted in left back. But he played about 10 minutes, mate. Yeah, it's like, what are we doing here? What are we actually doing? But this is what they do, bro. Yeah. And then at the end of the season, when it all goes left again, they make up a billion excuses. Yeah, how about just shut up? Every single year, the fan base do the same shit, bro. Yeah, they hyped up Mikel Merino. Yeah, we took off a striker yesterday when we needed a goal to put Mikel Merino up front. Like, that to me is just backwards. I don't care if he was playing shit. Yeah, at any point he can score a goal. Yeah, he's a striker. Yeah, he made a decent run. He should have scored. Yeah, Thierry Henry ripped him to shreds on that. Yeah, I don't know if you see the footage. I think there was one where he was just inside his own half and he stayed inside his own half and then he went clean through. Yeah, he took a great first touch. The second touch, Henry was saying he's got to cut across to go diagonally towards the goal. Yeah, he goes that way. None of them defenders can get anywhere near you.
Instead, he just running a straight line and
got caught up.
Yeah, you have to go cut across. Yeah, of course.
And he was spot on with that analysis. Yeah, but then our fans are sitting there going, "Oh well, TT, if he had done that in the Champions League final, we would have won it."
Bro,
yeah, this is our fans, bro.
Defenders. That's one of the first things they teach you when you're a kid, blood. When you're playing up front, is to get across because you either get them sent off.
Yep.
Or you win a penalty.
Or you're scoring, or taking
you're scoring, but you take them out the game, innit? Like, because in a foot race with the ball at your feet, the guy without the ball can obviously run faster.
Most of the
time.
So
you slow them down by cutting across them, of course.
Look at Martinelli's goal. Martinelli cut across the defender.
Yeah.
He was cutting across him, and then he thought, fuck, if I take one more touch, I either scuff this chance, or it could be a pen and we might not score the pen, so fuck it, I'm just hitting it. Right, but this is what it is, bro. They do it all the time. They're doing it with Mudryk, they're doing it with fucking Mosquera, they're doing it with Zuba-Mendy, they're doing it with every single new player that we sign. We've apparently got the best defense, the best manager, the best fucking squad total. We've got Saka cover, we've got Saliba cover, we've got the best goalkeeper. We've got Odegaard cover. We're not missing any of these players. Cool. We've done £1 billion. Fantastic. Now go and win the league then. Yeah, but we won't. Yeah, and we have got a very good squad. Yeah, I'm not going to sit and lie. We have got a good squad. We've got some fucking good players. Yeah, but at the same time, we still have this manager. Yeah, and as for that centre-back, Mosquera, he played in a shit Valencia team last season. Yeah, and he was playing left centre-back because Diakabi was injured. Right? As soon as they potted their manager, they brought a new manager in and finished 7th. Yeah, and he was playing in them games. So it goes to show if you have a different manager, you can improve. Yeah, and this guy has played very well so far. However, we're supposed to beat Leeds at home. We're supposed to beat Nottingham Forest. Yeah, we're supposed to beat Bilbao. Yeah, the one game we're not necessarily supposed to win, we lost. That was Liverpool. Yeah, and then, it weren't his fault. And he actually played well in that game, to be fair. Yeah, but at the same time, when it really matters, we don't win. Yeah, it's all well and good beating all these other teams I just mentioned. At the end of the season, if you don't do enough against the other teams, you ain't winning shit. And that is Arsenal's last decade or 20 years in a nutshell, isn't it? Yeah, we beat teams that we're supposed to beat most of the time. We'll have a stinker against West Ham, Brighton, Newcastle every now and again. Yeah, we'll do all right against the top 6. But ultimately, when it really fucking matters, we're going to lose to Aston Villa. Do you know what I'm saying? That's Arsenal in a nutshell, bro. Yeah, and until we change that, and that ain't going to change with this manager because we've had 6 years of watching it. Well, it's suddenly going to change this season because the players that he's brought in, barely any of them have won anything. Yeah, let's just be real with it. And if they have, it ain't been consistently winning. Yeah, Zuba-Mendy's won for club and country, fair enough. Yeah, Mudryki's won for club. Yeah, Mikel Merino's won for country and club. Yeah, but we're talking like 1-2 trophies here. Yeah, we're not talking about seasoned fucking serial winners that have that mentality. Look at Van Dijk yesterday. Yeah, everyone thought that was going to pan out as a 2-2 draw. No, Van Dijk, captain, leader, fucking legend, steps up and goes, piss off, we're winning today. Where's our captain, leader, legend that can do that when we're struggling? There ain't one. There ain't one, bro. Yeah, and this is the difference between teams that get over the line and teams that don't. Yeah, Van Dijk's got over the line. He knows what to do. Salah knows what to do. Alisson knows what to do. Robbo knows what to do. They've been there, done it, and won it. McAllister, another one. That guy's won at club level and international level. Yeah, all them Liverpool players know, or majority of them, apart from the ones they bought this summer, know how to win with Liverpool. Yeah, and multiple times, some of them. Where's our multiple winners for our club? Yeah, they might have won for other clubs. This is Arsenal, mate. Yeah, this is Arsenal Football Club. You're not playing fucking in the Dutch league now. You're playing at Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not playing for fucking Spezia, yeah, or Bologna. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? You're now playing for Arsenal Football Club. And these players are just happy. Bro, I've been told that Noni Madueke was coming in on the same money as he was at Chelsea, 50 grand a week. Motherfucker's on 150 a week, Rants. He's on more than Cole Palmer. Bro, he's on 150 a week. Eze's on 180. Eze was on 100 grand a week at Palace. He's on 180 at Arsenal. Yeah, and if anyone doubts what I'm saying, Capology website is absolutely spot on with its wages. Yeah, every single other wage on there is spot on. So why would they be different then? Yeah, because it's got Saka at 195. It's got Martinelli at 180. It's got 29 at 280. Jesus at 265. It's got everybody on their right wage. So why would they lie about these?
He is on like Cunha and Mbumo money.
Yeah, but bro, even they shouldn't be on that money. Let's just be real with it. They're not worth that money. They're good players. Yeah,
Cunha and Mbumo are worth 150. Of course they are.
But based on their performances in comparison to Madueke, then yeah. But none of them are worth their money. None of these players are worth their money.
In the modern game, 150k a week is not a lot for players that contribute.
That bagged 20 goals last season.
Yeah, that contribute like that, bro. Like most of the players that contribute,
they were their main players, so I kind of get
200 grand a week players. They are.
Yeah, Cunha was their best player. Let's be real. Yeah, and Mbeumo was probably their best player as well.
Yeah, exactly. But bro, both of them players came to our club from being the best players at their club.
And Madueke came in as a fucking
Madueke wasn't the best player at Chelsea, bro. Like for him to be on 150 is like what you lot did with Zinchenko.
Yeah, bro, he's on 50 grand more than David Raya.
Listen,
he's on
100 bags maximum.
How much is Gabby
That's being nice.
How much is Gabby Magalhaes on? I think he's on 100. I think he's on 100 grand. Magalhaes is on. No, Gabby Magalhaes is on 150, the same as Madueke.
That means Gabby must be getting a new deal soon then, because you can't put Gabby on the same money as Madueke.
He signed one. He just signed one recently. He signed one last year.
Ooh.
Signed one this year. Yeah, 6th of June he signed a new deal. Yeah, it says it on the website here. 6th of June he signed that new contract. 150 grand a week. I think he was on 100 before that. But now we've bought Noni Madueke in and given him a 3 times pay rise, 3x his wages. Why? Based on what? He wanted to come. Chelsea wanted to sell him. We wanted to buy him. We don't need 150 grand a week then, do you? And then people go, well, it's not your money. No, it ain't my money. However, when people are sitting there hyping up his performances after a couple of games, if he goes to full length of his contract, right, without the add-ons, that deal has cost us 87 million quid. You're telling me he's worth 87 million quid?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? When you deep it like that, bro, that is a fucking waste of money. That 87 million quid for wages and fee could have gone on somebody else that could actually do shit. Yeah, but because he runs around a bit fast, yeah, and he wears a headband, yeah, everyone thinks he's Ronaldinho. He's shit. But I'm not changing my mind on him. He's crap. Yeah, it is what it is. It is exactly what it is, bro. Yeah, but this is where our football club is. Every single player that comes to this club gets a massive pay rise.
Yeah, that's mental. I can't lie. That doesn't make very much sense.
Zubimendi, I think, was on 36,000 euros a week. He's on 75 grand a week now. So he's doubled his wages and more.
Yeah, that's sensible.
That's not too bad. Yeah,
that's sensible.
But it's 75 grand a week. So Ethan's on 80.
Yeah, that's how much Bruno was on when he came in at United as well. 75 is reasonable.
Yeah, Norgard's on 65. That ain't too bad. Kepa's on 60. Mosquera's on 55.
I've seen that your wage bill's higher than ours now. Do you know what I mean? Which is mad. So,
bro, if we go to full length for the contracts for every single player on this list, yeah, right, we owe 559.8 million. That's nearly 600 million pounds in wages. That's without the manager and the player and the backroom staff.
That's crazy. How do you let this mutant get in my chat in the first place, bruv? You know what I mean? Whoever was on the door, yeah, and let this guy in, bro. I can't lie.
Revoke their badge.
Bruv, your job might be on the line. You know what
nearly
I mean?
600 million in wages, yeah? Right? Now add in the wages of the players that he's already signed that he's got rid of. Right? So let's say it's probably around $1 billion with all the wages that we've paid these other players. right? Plus the billion he spent. It's done nearly 2 billion, including his wages and the player backroom staff and all of that. It's done nearly 2 billion quid if they go full length for their contracts this lot. 2 billion. And I'm supposed to be happy with 1 FA Cup. Get out of here, man. We had 2 billion quid and we can't win nothing. That's so jarring, Rants. Yeah? Like, I'm looking like Max Dowman's on 35 grand a week. Like, why? He's 15, bruv. What do you need 35 grand for?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Skelly's on 45.
But who's in charge of handing out your deals anyway? Who's your director of football?
Barca.
No, but who was before?
Edu.
Because Berta never gave that kid 35k.
No, it was probably Edu. I don't know if Edu dealt with the academy or not. I have no idea. Maybe it's not Edu. Maybe it was Jason Ito. I don't know, but he's not got.
I swear Kobe was on that 35 bags.
But like when I look at some of these players here, Timber's on 90 grand a week. Why is Mikel Merino on 130 then? Why is Calafiori on 120?
Yeah, but this is the
Why
kind
is
of
Ben White
stuff
on 150?
This is the kind of stuff, yeah. If you're not winning things, yeah, it's like this is the kind of stuff that kind of either makes the dressing room a bit twitchy, yeah, or it's like players start demanding more money because there has to be some sort of hierarchy in the pay structure. This is what I like about what Ineos are doing with our pay structure. Like everything makes sense now. Like all the contracts that they're giving out, you can kind of look at what certain players are on, yeah, and guess what another player is going to be on, because at least there's a method to the madness. Like you know roughly that the Cobbies, the Xerxes, the Euros, they're all going to be on around the same money. The Amads, they're all going to be on around the same money. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys that are on the big money, like the big money came in before them. So at least it's making sense. Your wage bill's not really making sense no more.
Nope. Not at all. Victor Gyökeres is on 200 grand a week. But I got told he was signing for Arsenal and he was going to be on less than 120.
Yeah, we weren't paying him 200 anyway. We were never paying him 200.
All these top journos were telling us 120. All these puppet fucking dickheads sitting on the internet were telling me Madwake's coming in on 50 grand just because he wants to play games, so he'll take the same money. Yeah, well, how's that working out? Yeah, how is Eze, getting given 80 grand a week more than he was on at Palace? Why? He wanted to come. We wanted to sign him. We'd arranged the fee with the club. Why do you need 80 grand a week extra then? You wanted to sign for us, mate. It's your boyhood club, right? Came through the academy. The boys back in town and all of that. So why do we need to give you an extra 80 grand on top of the 100 you were getting? Like little things like this, people just go, oh, what are you moaning for? What are you moaning for? Cool. Well, let's find out in 2 years' time when we try and get rid of Madwake and nobody wants him.
But this is the problem, though. But this is what people don't understand, Lee. United are suffering with that at the moment, and this is what I had to explain on Mandem Talk to Estrella right now. The reason why it's hard for us to the reason why it's hard for us to get rid of the Shaws and the Maguires and the Mounts is because of the wages that we put them on, because nobody wants to take them on those wages. So when people are blaming Ineos, this is why you have to worry about people's wages, because you end up being stuck with these players, yeah, if they don't perform. And United are literally dealing with that right now. So this is why Casemiro will leave on a free next season. The reason why Cas wasn't fighting to leave Man United is because it was going to be hard for him to go somewhere that was going to pay him 350 grand a week. Unless he went to Saudi. And he probably doesn't want to go to Saudi because Cas is good enough to stay in Europe. He can go to Italy like Luka Mudryk. He don't have to go to Saudi Arabia. So it's one of them ones where he's going to chill, bro. See out the last year of his contract. Same thing with Sancho. Chill, see out the last year of his contract. Rashford as well. Chill, see out the last years of their contracts. These men ain't trying to take pay cuts, bro. So when you put a Madwake on 180, if you try and sell him in 2 seasons, nobody's paying him 180 and he knows that. So now he's not leaving.
Yeah. No, but this is why we can't get rid of Zinchenko. This is why we can't get rid of Reece Nelson. That's why they're on loan, bro.
Yeah, you gave Reece Nelson 100k. Where's he getting 100k?
Nowhere.
But exactly. So I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Same with Sterling at Chelsea.
This is why it took so long to get rid of Eddie Nketiah. That's why it took so long to get rid of him. Yeah, and he's actually took a pay cut to stay at Palace, to go to Palace. He took a pay cut. He's on 90 grand a week instead of 100, so he took 10 grand less. But they obviously knew at some point they were selling Eze. That's probably why they paid him.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's jarring. And people just say, why do you even care? because this is the reasons our clubs get held back. Yeah, for stupid decision making. Why is Ben White on 150 grand a week? Why? Can someone explain that to me? Yeah, that guy was on 50 grand a week at Brighton. Why the fuck did we 3x his wages? Yeah, but this is what we have to do, Rants. Yeah, because these players, yeah, will keep their mouth shut. Yeah, this manager has made them double or triple, sometimes 19 times their wages. Yeah, Kivior, for example, 19x his wages. Yeah, Calafiori 10x his wages. He's on 120. Fucker was on 12 grand a week in Italy. Yeah, 12 grand. He's now on 120. Why? Yeah, but this is what he does, this manager. Yeah, it's all a fugazi. It's all a fucking facade, bro. If I pay you a shit ton of money, yeah, you're going to keep your mouth shut and do as you're told. Because I can say, well, hang on, I've given you 10 times what you were getting paid. Yeah? How is Eze on 80 grand more than he was getting paid when he wanted to come to the club, bro? That makes no sense to me. Yeah, and listen, if somebody offered me this money, I'm taking it as well, by the way. Yeah, but at the same time, why are we offering that much money? We know what they're on from their previous club. Yeah, it's there to everyone to see, and that website is spot on with its wages. Every single club, it's spot on for every club.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But when I say these things, people don't want to hear, innit? So it's good that you man are saying it. Like people talk about, like man said, like people talk about pull. Look at the wages that you're offering.
That's the only.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why I like the fact that United are getting players that are coming to the club, yeah, and we're not paying them stupid money, because now man can't say that they're coming for the bread, because all these man could get more money elsewhere. Mbeumo could have got more money at Newcastle. So could Cunha. Sesko could have got more money at Newcastle. Newcastle wanted to sign all three of our players. All of them could have got more money there. All of them.
Zubimendi needs to bin his agent immediately. How he's come to Arsenal for 50 odd million quid. Yeah, and landed up on 75 grand is shocking. Yeah, when he's looking at Mudryk getting double his wages. That makes no sense. I don't get it, but this is what it is, Rants. Yeah, and people just go, "Oh yeah, well, these players are dead wood." Some like so Martinelli's. This is what I was saying yesterday. Yeah, they're now finishers. They're finishers, Rants. Yeah, they're not subs anymore. Yeah, they're finishers. Yeah, Arteta's called them finishers. No, they're fucking substitutes, mate. Yeah, and then all I keep getting told is,
hey, Ruben Amorim tried to do that as well, Lee. He tried to say, when I pick the team, it's not about the starting 11. I have to think about the whole game, and I'm going to pick the 11, based on how I'm going to manage the game. You know what I'm saying? So man's talking about finishers and that. Man's talking about I'm leaving man on the bench so I can bring them on and all of this bollocks. Yeah, bro, this is what these hipsters are doing. Instead of just picking their best team to win the game from the start. This is what they're doing. Now they're thinking about guys that are going to come and finish the game and that.
Well, they're just going to get them finished in normal time or in the first half without bringing the finishers on. Yeah, it's all a load of bollocks. Yeah, football's finished. That's what it is. Yeah, but this is what these people keep telling me, Rants. They're like, oh yeah, but he's saying that because he wants to keep the dead wood happy so that we can move them on. Who the fuck is buying Martinelli? Yeah, I'm paying him 180 grand a week. He's on 180 Rants. So when people are saying, why do you care about the wages this and the wages that? Cool. Because this lot had to be on their knees for Martinelli the other day because he put us in the lead and bowed this manager out again. Yeah,
same with players like Kai. You can never get rid of Havertz. He'll run down his contract because he ain't getting that money nowhere else.
280 a week. Gabby Jesus, I kind of live in hope that someone in Brazil will be stupid enough to give him some decent money and he fucks off back to Brazil.
Yeah, but with his wages, he's not leaving. Why would he leave?
I don't know. It keeps telling everyone he's lighter than ever. Yeah, his bank balance saying it's heavier than ever. It's just bullshit, man. No, it's just bollocks. Yeah, and the thing is, Rants, yeah, we see the same crap every year. Yeah, both of our clubs, like it's just the same fucking cycle of bullshit. These managers, Arteta has like caused a whole new generation of managers that waffle in press conferences just to keep their employment going. Yeah, he was the first one to do this. Yeah, sitting there chatting absolute crap. Yeah, and then like I see Charlie Boy Watts here. He wrote the Arteta Revolution book. What revolution, mate? Yeah, the building's falling down. Like what we're doing here. Yeah, he tweeted out yesterday saying, "Oh, it blows my mind that there's a 15-year-old in the Arsenal first team squad photo." I quoted his tweet. I said, "It blows my mind you let this idiot waffle and lie in every press conference and sit there and say nothing." Right, but this is what this manager has created at our football club. Yeah, you got people like Harry Symeou, Tom Canton, and James Benge, Wheatley, all these men, yeah, that sit there, right? He blatantly lies, and they don't say nothing, and then they spread the lie. Then it's like, now you're lying as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And then that lie goes and goes and goes, and then other clubs started cotton onto it, including yours. So now you've got a manager who just lies through his teeth every press conference. Yeah, and nobody calls it out, Rants. And then when you do call it out, people go, nah, that's bollocks, you're lying. So now you're the liar for calling out the truth. This has been going on for 6 years at Arsenal. I'm bored of it. Yeah, well done, won the game. Whoopie fucking do. Are we winning the Champions League? No. Great night in Bilbao, lads. You know what I mean? Who cares? But it's so jarring, man. The whole thing is a scam. English football in general is a scam. Yeah, the whole thing is a scam. I see Ange yesterday lose again. Dickhead. Why is he even there?
That's crazy, isn't it? Like, bro, the man told me when they were 2-0 up here, when I heard he lost, bro, Lee, I nearly fell off the treadmill. I was like, hold on. Like, end the season already. Like, what is going on in this football season right now? Like, Ange out again, like, already. Like, what?
And they will sack him.
Oh,
but if he loses the next 2 or 3 games, they'll sack him. That owner don't give a shit.
No, he doesn't.
He don't care where he's from. They'll sack him. But this is the difference between these clubs and our clubs. Yeah, our clubs have been infested. That's what I was saying on Tuesday. Yeah, I was in a bar yesterday before the Liverpool game, right? And the people that run that bar are Spurs fans. Yeah, right. And the young lad, he's 17, 18. He goes, "Oh, what did you reckon of Spurs against Villarreal?" I said, "Oh, mate, I think you got mad lucky." And then he goes, "What do you reckon to the manager?" I said, "I think he'll play good football." I said, "But ultimately, if you lose any of your backline, like centre back wise, you're fucked. Yeah, if you lose Papassar this season, you're fucked." Like, she ain't got anyone of quality to come in and do the job, like, consistently. Yeah. But again, that comes back to the ownership of that football club. The ownership ain't interested in winning. It's interested in just fleecing the fans and giving gimmicks and look, new manager bounce. Well, they did that with Ange. They were top of the league after 3 months with Ange.
Yeah, they were.
They were 3 months unbeaten. First 10 or 11 games, he didn't lose a game. Top of the league. Yeah. Now they're doing the same with Thomas Frank, but the football looks better. Cool. Then they'll sack him and they'll go and get someone else. Then they'll do it again. Then they'll do it again. Then they'll do it again. And it's boring. This is English football, Rants. Every club's doing it pretty much. Bigger clubs, right? But the biggest clubs that are doing it are ours. Yeah. And the reason that is allowed, and I said to this young lad, yeah, I said, how comes, right? Real Madrid have probably got more fans in every single country around the world than Arsenal. You name a country, I guarantee there's more Real Madrid fans in that country than Arsenal. So how comes we got all the retards in our fan base and Real Madrid didn't? Well, it's true, though,
you
isn't
know
it?
what it is? The Real Madrid, the domestic fans of Real Madrid, they the ones that keep the standards a certain way, innit? Like, there's a lot of United fans online that are mutants from like other countries, but it's because the guys here, they don't set the standard. You know them ones. So all they're doing is following what they see, because they're seeing the British fans here, and they're seeing the way they behave, and then they feel like, yo, this is how I have to behave as a Man United fan. So now I've just got to be fucking deluded. Do you know what I mean? I got to be a fucking top red, bro. Like, this is what they see, because a lot of the mutant stuff I see on Twitter, it's not even people here, you know. I swear down, it's people in Asia, bruv, and people in Africa doing madness. Like, these fucking, they might as well be bots, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Might as well be bots, bro. And where do they get it from? They get it from here, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The same mutant fans here that are at the stadium singing the manager's name when we're 4-0 down, Lee. Like, this is the reason why man see that and they think this is the way, bro. So I don't even blame them. They get it from the guys here. They're fucking idiots, bro. Because there's no bigger example, of mutant behavior than Man United fans clapping the manager off and singing his name after we've been embarrassed.
Clapping him up, clapping the
bro,
team
that
off
would never happen
down.
at Real Madrid, bro.
7-0 down. Do you remember that?
Whistle and fucking white handkerchiefs and fucking they're throwing lighters at man.
Oh, they were throwing pigs' heads and everything.
Bro, everything. I can't lie. Brother, I've seen games where teams are running down the tunnel and they're getting pelted by their own fans.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen. And then but Man United fans here, we're losing and they're singing the manager's name, bro. It's a disgrace.
Bro, they did that with Xavi Alonso's first league game. Booed him off at half time.
Bro,
legend of the football club. Why aren't they giving him time? Yeah, you had 45 minutes of time, mate. Now you better fucking
play
better.
Change that formation quick. You know, quick, bro.
You better up the tempo of the game, change the formation, and start playing proper football. Because that's
And started dropping players as well, bro. Talking about he's building the team around Mbappe and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, the chat are right. Yeah, Jeff in the chat, yeah, is right. Yeah, do you remember when the ultras turned up at Neymar's house? Surrounding his house.
No, it's true, bro. Yeah, because they want answers, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. They hold guys accountable. This is what it is. We saw when the sporting fans ran up in the training ground. Like, I think something similar happened in France as well. These guys don't give a fuck. And in Italy, it's even worse, bro. They'll follow the fucking coach and make you pull over. So
Napoli, who was the manager that won the league? Was it Spalletti? I think it was Spalletti, wasn't it? They took his steering wheel and his CDs or something and said, you get it back when you win the league. He couldn't drive his car, he had no steering wheel.
brother, took a man's steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I'm going to inconvenience you in your own personal life like you've inconvenienced me, bro. So now I'm taking the steering wheel.
Mate, the Schalke Ultras, I remember when Kolasinac and Mustafi went on loan there, yeah? Right? I've never seen them run so fast, bro. They were on their 10 toes running off the team bus.
They chased him and his gal, bruv, down the street.
Oh, shit, yeah, they tried kidnapping him. Yeah, I remember.
Gal was dashing down the road. Not running down the road with his gal, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we need to do that. I'm not saying that before anyone tries to accuse me of inciting a kidnapping or something. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying have some fucking standards. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man need to be held accountable. Like, I don't mind boo all of them. Like, I don't mind if you boo the players and the manager, bro. I'm not even angry at the players, but they deserve to get booed, bro. Like, there's no way that they should walk off the pitch after a poor performance like that and not get booed, bro. It's not fair, blood. It's crazy. Well, you shouldn't just clap them just because, bro, you paid your money to be entertained and it was shit, bro. So why are you clapping? Like, that's Stockholm syndrome, bro. That don't even make no sense. Like, bro, would you go to a restaurant, pay for the food was shit, and then just start clapping, bro?
And then say to the missus, yeah, we'll go back there tomorrow. It was so crap.
That's it.
We'll go back
be
again.
Back next week, lads. You know what I mean?
Hey, cheers, lads. That was really crap. I'll see you next week. Are you
fucking mad, man? The food was shit. See you next week. This is what they're doing. This is what they're fucking idiots, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the highest order of fucking idiocy, bro, that you're seeing at these football matches, bro. These men are they're getting a shit product, and then they're singing and clapping, spending bare money. I'll see you next week, lads. Do you know what I mean? Fuck off, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. So when you see the guys online doing all this stuff, you need to understand that this is where it comes from. The fans that go to the stadium, and I used to be one of those, they don't hold the team accountable. Man used to look at me mad when I never celebrated goals when I was at the game. Brother, I'm standing up, falling asleep, and then we score, and man are jumping up. I'm like, bro, don't touch me, man. This game's shit.
Get your dirty hands off.
Nah, bro, don't touch me, bro. Like, man standing there watching Man United play, and the game's dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Under Jose, I was like, I'm not going back. It got to the point where literally I was giving Aaron my ticket, bro, and he was going to watch the game for free. I couldn't even take money from him because I was embarrassed. I was like, you don't pay for this. I was like, bro, just go, innit?
Yeah, if you want to go and sit through the pain, mate, then you go. I ain't even going to charge you to go.
Favor by watching that shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, bro, you can go for free. You know what I mean? Nah, bro, it was nasty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Under Jose, it got to the point where I was like, I can't watch this physically. I remember when I went West Ham away and we got smoked as well, and he played McTominay centre-back, bro. And I'm standing in the away end, yeah, and fucking getting bird shit on my head, yeah.
Did you take your binoculars?
Brother. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe it. Man getting cooked. McTominay at centre-back. I was like, bro, this man taking a piss. Yeah, it's bro, it's mad.
That's true. It's the same at Arsenal, though, Rants, yeah? The problem is our clubs have just been infested with fans, yeah, that are just happy to be at the stadium. It's a jolly up for them. The football's a side plot. Like, it's a side mission. They ain't interested. They're just going down the boozer and meeting up with their mates, innit, bruv? Yeah, come on. Yeah, I'm going down the Arsenal, mate. Yeah, oh, yeah, fucking how's Billy? Oh, I ain't seen Billy for weeks. Is he coming? Oh, fuck off. Anyway, win, lose, or draw. Win or lose, we're on the booze. Like, fuck off, mate. It's true. Bro, I know so many people that go to games, yeah? But most of them are like that. Yeah,
No,
I'm
you're
buzzing.
right.
Oh, the international break, shit, I'm buzzing to be going back and watching
Yeah, it's the
Arsenal.
day out, man.
But you're
These guys
buzzing
trying
to
get
sit
away
there
from
and watch
their
us play
wives
like
and that.
Stoke.
Yeah.
Like, are you mad? You're going to get out of your house, risk death because you can get stabbed at any point in London.
No, you can't.
Anywhere, doesn't matter who you are.
But to be fair, I grew up in the hood, and the football matches is where I see the most violence. I ain't seen that much violence anywhere else. Like football matches, most violent by far. By far.
Yeah, football en masse. Yeah, you see it all the time.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember the last football match I went to and didn't see a fight. Then the boxing. Every time at the boxing, there's always fights in the crowd. Like
always.
There's a fight in the ring.
And it's always the birds that
fight
cause the fight. It's always the birds that start the fights.
Bruh, that is crazy.
Always the birds. Yeah, there's always a big brawl in the fucking crowd in the middle of a fight, mate. When I watched AJ against Dominic Bazal, there was a 50-man brawl in front of us. And I was just like, yeah, dude, just mind my drink, lads.
Brother, hey, bro. But to be fair, like I see it in basketball, I see it in American football. The amount of stuff online, you just see people getting slept in the bleachers, bro. Bro, it's fucking funny,
baseball
bro.
and American football is funny, man. American football, it always kicks off in the game. There's always that one fat American there.
But that's because they sit together. Like the opposing fans sit together. Like I don't know if they do that in football, in what they call soccer, but they do it in other sports. It's dangerous, fam. I can't lie, because as much as cool, the vibes are good, but it just takes one person to say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and it's boom. You know what I mean? And the whole thing goes mad. And if you're there, someone spills a drink on you, all of a sudden, like, everyone's got problems, innit? So
all of a sudden, you start seeing the fat kid, fucking like rolling down the seats, like falling, with his belly hanging out, trying to weigh someone in, and then he flops. There's somebody up there, bro. It's fucking funny, man.
Yeah, like, oh my days, bro, it's mental. I remember, bro, at the last Misfits I went to, it was when Salt Pappy fought Anthony Taylor and KSI was fighting. I can't remember that brer. That David Hayes brethren. I can't remember the guy that he elbowed. I can't remember his name now. Yeah, bro. One brer got KO'd in the crowd next to me and my brother.
Yeah.
Bro, he got knocked out cold. When I tell you, boom, man, planking on the floor like in a straight line, like it was mad. The knockout was crazy. Yeah, Fournier, bro. The guy is at Wembley, bro. The guy got knocked out cold, bruv. Like on the concrete floors. If you know when you're at Wembley and that, you're on the when you're at ring level, you're on that tarmac, bro. Bruv, he got smoked. You know what I'm saying? It was ridiculous. Like I ain't seen a knockout that clean in ages. You know what I'm saying? Every time man goes to any sort of boxing or whatever, there's always fights in the crowd. Always.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts.
But yeah, it's just mad, bro. That's what sport does, isn't it? Like sports is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't really miss it. But the fans in England, it's like they just love a trier. It's the culture here. I can't imagine that in America.
The lucky loser.
That's what I was
saying to you on Tuesday, Rants. Yeah. The magic of the FA Cup. What do you mean the magic? One team wins it, mate. There ain't no magic if you didn't win it.
No, but they talk about the David and Goliath things, like United getting smoked by Grimsby. Obviously, that was a League Cup, but that's what they talk about. Do you know what I mean? They love an underdog story here. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Even though, to be fair, England is an underdog story. It's a small island that went and colonized the whole world, bruv. You know them ones. So
90% of the fucking world we've conquered.
So it is a fucking underdog story, bruv, because a country this big should not have the power that it has, innit? So
facts.
It's just one of those things, innit? So them man just fucking love it.
But look at when England lost the Euros, yeah? Right, at Wembley, when we lost to Italy, not the one just gone, the one before, yeah? They're fucking doing fucking like standing ovations, bus tours, everything. Fucking, didn't he get a fucking knighthood off of the back of that? Sir Gareth Southgate or something, wasn't it? Or MBE or whatever.
Bruv, Southgate got a train station named after him. He didn't even win.
What?
Yeah, bro. Southgate Station, they changed it to Gareth Southgate.
Oh, fuck off. You want to wind up?
The Underground, I swear.
Well, the Underground, Southgate Station is Gareth Southgate Station.
Google it, bro. You'll see the Gareth Southgate, bro.
They've changed Southgate Station to Gareth Southgate Station.
Brother,
nah, that country's finished.
Bro,
that country
Google it, bro.
Is finished.
I swear it's I think that's on the blue line. Southgate is the northern line.
Oh,
No,
my
not
fucking days. You're not even
the,
taking
not the
piss.
northern line, the Piccadilly line.
Piccadilly, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're taking the fucking piss. It actually says Gareth Southgate.
Bro, Gareth Southgate, bro. Swear down. And you didn't even win.
No, didn't win nothing. But here you go. You can have a train station that's been there for fucking over 100
He didn't
years.
even win.
It's been there 100 years, lads. Don't worry. We're going to name
Crazy.
it after a guy that came second.
Man said at the end of the line. Do you know what I'm saying? No, but still, I don't care, innit? That man didn't even win to get that.
No.
Nah, it's crazy. Man said the United fans act like just turning up to Old Trafford makes them special, but most don't know real football or free-flowing football, just clapping along like clueless Muppets. Big up, bro. Yeah, it's facts. But this is what I'm saying. People think just turning up to the game, yeah, makes you better than everyone else. But if you're turning up to the game and you're not holding the players and the club to a certain standard, you're actually doing the club a disservice. Like, it doesn't make you better than anyone else, bro. If anything, you're letting us down. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reality, because you're supposed to be, you are supposed to be the bearers of the standards, bro. The people that are going there every single week. And especially if you are a local fan and you're from there and you're so passionate that this is your club, and you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Hold these fuckers accountable then. Why are you the Muppets that are always singing, bro? It don't make no sense. You should be more angry than me then. You should be more angry than me.
Yeah, you spent your money. You've left your house. You've risked getting stabbed on the way, getting beaten up on the way by rival fans. Yeah, gone into the stadium, been ripped off for food and drink, to then watch shit. Yeah, and you're sitting there clapping and cheering that and singing that. 25% win percentage, and he's got a song that they all sing. Like, why?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but you know, we're just trying to back the team. They couldn't give a fuck about you, mate. They genuinely could not care about you. These players do not care. They don't want to speak to you. They don't want to know you. They don't want to see you. They don't want to do nothing. Yeah, how many times do you see players ignoring fans? Yeah, do you remember when Rashford totally ignored all the fans when they were getting on the train? Do you remember? They're walking into a train station. He just walked straight past everyone. He don't give a fuck about any of the fans, mate. Nobody does. You have the odd one, yeah, like a Declan Rice, for example, but that's all for show. Yeah, if Declan could get away with not fucking doing that, but because he's on camera, he has to be, oh, look at me, I'm front and centre. Yeah, Mark Noble's another one. Yeah, he was another one, wasn't he? Mark Noble, oh yeah, Mr. West Ham. Yeah, now it's Jared Bowen, Mr. West Ham. Yeah, they have to be front and centre and seem like, oh yeah, I really make an effort for the fans. Half of them couldn't give a fuck about you, mate.
Nah, but you know what it is as a footballer,
yeah? Tierney's another one. Kieran Tierney's another one, front and centre all the time, but he's on camera.
Yeah, but the thing
Tierney
is,
left Celtic,
as
they
a
were fucking spray
footballer,
painting his house up.
if you're gonna be that kind of guy, you have to be like that when it's going good and when it's going bad, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I don't like. It's like, bro, if you want to be in front of the camera doing all that shit, that's great. But then when it's going bad, you're the one that needs to stay behind and explain to the fans why we're getting smoked every week. I'll be real. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you, man, now because we're shit. Like, bro, man, have to keep the same energy. This is the reality. You have to keep the same energy. And a lot of them man don't, innit? Them man go hiding when the story's not the way that they want it, bruv. You know what I mean? And then when everything's rosy, them man are out here fucking signing babies and that. Like, this is what they do. So I ain't really got no time for that. I ain't really got no time for all that shit.
No, that's what they do though, man.
All right, big up you lot in the chat, man. Let's make sure you get these lights up, people. We got over 1,500 in here, bruv. We got 800 targets. We ain't even hit it. We got fight talk coming up as well, bruv. We got a busy day today. We got boxing, and then we've got the watch along for Barcelona Newcastle. That's what we're doing today. We decided not to watch the City game.
Yeah, that'd be boring. That'd be boring, man. Yeah, is Lamine Yamal playing? Is he back?
Nah, he's not back. But you said that they scored 60 the other day, and I saw that Firmino goal. Oh man,
oh bro, the second one.
Yeah, and the 2 Lewandowski goals as well.
Oh, the first Lewandowski goal where he wrapped that, bro, and then the second one just a little dink. I told you all 6 of them goals, man.
The dink I thought was offside, but they gave it. So I was like,
it was on the reverse angle. He was on.
Okay.
Yeah,
sick finish,
like
though.
2 yards onside.
Sick finish,
I thought he
bro.
was off when I see it, but yeah, even the cross from Rashford for Rafinha's first goal.
Rashford always does them shot crosses where it's like you have to try and.
Did he actually try and cross it, or did he shoot?
Yeah, it's one of them shot crosses. Rashford always does them half little flat shot crosses, in it. Rafinha got across to it. Some good goals though.
Mate, all 6 of the goals in that game. The first goal in that game, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Garcia that passed the ball in. Torres just finessed it off, little cushion pass. Firmino just took a touch, bang. Bro, all 6 of the goals. I was just laying in bed dying, man. I was fucking like, ill that day. And I was just laying there and I was like, wow, this is so good to watch, man. Like, they're going to piss that
the
Champions
goals
League
were
this season.
high quality goals, man.
Yeah. And bro, just imagine they put Rafinha and Lewandowski off the bench.
Yeah,
and Bilbao was in the stands, Gavi was in the stands, Balde in the stands. Yeah.
Nah,
they got a sick team, man. They got a proper sick team. They're going to win that easy.
Well, I don't know. We'll see in it because Newcastle at home are going to be a tough outfit. So,
no, they're too stiff, bro. Pause.
You think so?
Yeah, they're too stiff. Like, bro, can you imagine the move? They've never seen,
against Barcelona, fam.
Bro, they've not seen movement like that, for a minute. Yeah, they play in the Premier League. Yeah, nobody plays like that in the Prem. They're gonna be fucking baffled. It's gonna be like rabbits in the headlights, mate. Yeah, it is, bro. They're not gonna have a clue how to deal with Pedri. They're not gonna have a clue how to deal. Nobody can deal with him.
No, but I think Newcastle. But you know what? The manager's good. He could just do the 3 at the back thing.
The only way Newcastle have a chance to even score in that game, is just hoof the ball up to that lump up front, automatically. Yeah, and then just get the runners off. Yeah, but even then, if it don't work out, counter-attack, Barca are fucking lightning.
Yeah, Barca on the counter are crazy, but this is why I think Newcastle have to do the mid-block thing. If they try and press high, which they do on occasion, they will get ripped. So, you know what I mean?
I reckon he'll play Rafinha tonight as well. I don't reckon he'll play Ferran Torres. I reckon he'll play Rafinha.
Yeah, probably. But I think there's goals for both teams in this game, innit? So I think it's a good shout to watch that.
Yeah, it should be good, man. Should be.
But we'll be there. Which one are you watching? Are you watching that one as well?
Yeah, I'm watching that. I was gonna do both, but people were saying do the Bayern game last night, and I was like, no, I just want to watch Liverpool Atleti. Like when you do 2 at the same time, it's hard to concentrate on both games.
Facts.
So I'm gonna do the I love watching Barca, man. Since he's gone there, that manager, they're fucking unbelievable, mate. And it just goes to show as well, the difference a manager can make to your football team, because that fucking twat Xavi. Yeah, was that El Sapo, bruv. Yeah, I swear, that toad, brother. Yeah, that guy was losing his shit every single game. He was getting sent to the stands, red cards every week. Yeah, he was screaming into the camera saying it's a disgrace like Drogba. Yeah, he was crying every week. Yeah, and they were playing crap football. Yeah, and they were just hoping Lamine Yamal dug them out every week. Yeah, now they've got a proper manager in there, and look how quick he's turned that around. First season, treble, domestic treble. Yeah, this season, they'll probably win the league again. Yeah, and they're red hot favourites for the Champions League for me. PSG, you just can't write them off either. Yeah, and the fact that they've got each other as well, man, that's going to be a fire.
If Alonso don't win the league, he's got to win something, though. Sure.
He'll get sacked. He'll be gone.
Yeah, because I'm thinking he's got to win something.
If he doesn't win anything, they'll sack him. Yeah, they're trying to peddle that, or the way it's been marketed at the moment, from what I've seen. I haven't been bang on invested in it so far this season with Spanish La Liga yet. But from what I've seen, they're trying to do that. It takes time and this and that. Yeah, cool. That's all well and good, mate. Yeah, you don't get time at Real Madrid.
I hear that, bro.
It's the only club on the planet that are ruthless.
They got Trent and Bellingham doing their lunges side by side. Do you know what I mean? Getting the little PR pictures in, bro. That's Real Madrid, man.
Trent went off injured, didn't he? Did he go off injured?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did. Them two doing their rehab together, bro.
What was the score in that in the end?
Real Madrid won 2 penalties, 2-1. They won in the end.
Okay,
they got 2 pens, bruv. Like,
who scored for Marseille?
Marseille were balling.
Yeah,
can't lie. Aubameyang still looks better than your striker, but boy,
Aubameyang's a baller, bro. I guarantee he didn't play him left wing.
No, he played up front.
Well, there you go then. Did he score? Was it him that scored?
Nah, but he was linking the play well. He did well, man.
Yeah, Aubameyang. How old's Aubameyang? He's got to be about 36.
36, he is, yeah. Where scored a banger, but like in transition, Marseille looked dangerous, bro. De Zerbi got them balling still.
Yeah, whenever I've done roundups and sat with Matty watching like all the leagues around Europe and that, Marseille, they play some fucking good football.
They do.
And they're quick. They're lightning quick on the break. A bit like Barca.
Yeah,
when you've got Greenwood in your team and you've got Weyer in the team and you've got Aubameyang in the team, you're always going to bag goals.
Yeah, no, they
you just
well.
got to keep him out the other end, and that's the problem with Marseille. That's why they don't win nothing, because they can't keep him out the other end. But he has got them playing some sick football. Some of the goals Greenwood scored last season, mate, fuck it, hell. Yeah, left foot, right foot, bro. He's done the right thing staying there as well.
Yeah,
he's done well to stay there. Stay there for this season, and then maybe get a move somewhere else next season.
Yeah, and then that's more money for us to put in
Oh yeah,
put
you
into
get
the
kickback on that,
transfers,
innit?
mate. We got 50% sell on, mate.
Maybe that's why he didn't get sold this summer. Maybe they're trying to see if he can do what he did last season.
Bro, they were trying to
Came up
pay
to
us.
about 70
They were
mil.
trying to pay us money to take the clause out, and we didn't accept the money because they know that he's going to be worth a lot of money, and they don't want to give us half of it. But bro, you should have thought about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if he has another good season, he scored like what 20 goals last season.
Yeah, if he has another season
good,
like
it's
that,
about
he's
60,
going for
70
80 mil minimum.
And somebody in Spain will buy him.
Yeah. It's a big
Yeah,
move.
Real
It's a big
Madrid,
move for him. He
Barca.
probably end up at Real Madrid or Barcelona.
Do you know where he'd do well? Atleti.
Probably, but bro, don't do that. Freemason, bro. He's already been in jail once. You know, it's like fuck yeah, the hell, bro.
No, he'd slap at fucking Atleti. I swear, he'd slap at Atleti, bro.
Nah, I don't know, bro.
No, do you know why I
Free
think
my
he'd
guy,
slap
man.
at Atleti? Yeah, I think the reason he slapped there, yeah, Griezmann's nearly dusted. Let's just be real with it, right?
Yeah.
And they got what's his name? Julian Alvarez, yeah, right, bro. If they had Alvarez and Greenwood as their two up front, brother, with Sorloth as well. Oh my days, mate. Yeah, that three, that's a long day. Just boot it up to that lump up front, yeah, and then them two running off like off the back of now, mate. They clean up. They clean up. The only thing with Atleti is their defense stinks.
Yeah.
Their defense stinks. They still got that fucking scrub Javi Gallam. He's rubbish, bro. He looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Someone definitely steps in for someone definitely comes in for him though next season. He looks way too good. Like he looks so comfortable in the Champions League against Real Madrid. Way too comfy.
And that's why I'm like, when I was watching him last season, obviously they weren't going to win the league. Yeah, but bro, I was sitting there saying to Matty all the time, I was like, Matty, this guy's too good for Marseille. And no disrespect to Marseille because they're a massive club. Yeah, but that league's shit. It's not a great league, yeah. So now they're in the Champions League. This is where he's gonna.
But it's a good league for him to develop. It's a great league for him to develop because it's still physical. There's still some good teams in it, and the fact that he's playing in Europe as well, like,
well, that's the best thing for him being in the Champions League because
it's
now I
great for
don't know
his
who Marseille have
development.
got. Who have Marseille got in the Champions League? Obviously, they've played Madrid. What
Yeah,
else have they got? Because,
but now he's not playing for Jamaica, but he got his passport. He's not playing for them yet. Do you know what I mean? He wants to focus on club football, but I reckon if Jamaica qualify for the World Cup, then he'll play in it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. He got the papers though.
So they got Real Madrid. Madrid had a red card as well. Carvajal. Wow.
Yeah.
So Trent's out injured, and Carvajal. Trent is injured, isn't he? I swear Trent's injured.
Yeah. He went off with a hamstring injury in that game.
Carvajal's had a red card, so he's going to miss. Yes, fucking hell. They're playing it right back the next Champions League game. Yeah, so Marseille got Sporting, Ajax. They got some decent teams. Real Madrid, Sporting, Ajax. What else they got? Newcastle. Fucking hell. Who else? Union Saint. Liverpool. Fucking hell, Marseille, Liverpool. Yeah, they got some decent teams. And that's the thing, yeah. That'll be where he makes the boost. If he does well in the Champions League. Yeah, like whether he scores or assists or whatever. Yeah, Valverde at right back, you're right. But if as long as he has good performances in the Champions League, yeah, Marseille cash in them in the summer. Yeah, how much they buy him for? It's like fuck all, isn't it? It's like peanuts. Yeah, so if they get a good season out of him, like overall, and he has good performances against the better teams in the Champions League, yeah, they'll easily sell him for 60, 70 million. Yeah, and somebody will buy him. Yeah, it won't be a Premier League club. No Premier League club will touch him. Yeah, they won't want the PR. They won't want all the bad press. All the bad press that goes with.
Facts.
Because they'll have to be out there doing the PR non-stop. Yeah, and all eyes will be on Greenwood every single game and all of this and that. Yeah, he'll end up going to Spain. But he's a good player, man. He's a very good player. Marseille have got some good players in general. And I'm guessing Aubameyang's doing all right as well. Because this fan base, yeah, they've got blood in their fucking hands with him, mate. Yeah, he's the sole reason this manager's still in the fucking job. Let's just be real with it. Yeah, them 2 goals he scored in that cup final, the only reason this man's still got a job. Wow. Yeah, because if he hadn't won that cup final, he ain't here, mate. Yeah, not for this long.
Pure facts, people. Hey, let's get these lights up, people. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna redirect to Fight Talk now. We're back to back this evening, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But we needed to get it. We needed to get it over with, especially after the boxing on the weekend, bro. I was up till 9 a.m. in the end after that fight, bro.
Fucking hell.
The ring walk wasn't till like 6, bro. Yeah, I mean, after 6 a.m. and then, bro, like, it was a mad fight.
Ola wanted me to do the watch along, and I said, Ola, that ring walk's about 6 a.m. my time. Yeah, now
Yeah,
you said
man,
that. It would
yeah,
have
it
been
was
7
7
a.m.
your time, yeah.
I could have gone to bed and woke up.
Yeah, bro. I went to bed and woke up, yeah, and the thing had just started, bro. It started an hour later than they said it was gonna start. So it was all a bit mad. So you get me? We're gonna do our
Fucks your body
fight
clock
talk.
up a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. So we're gonna do our fight talk recap now, people. And then we're going into Newcastle, Barcelona, bruv. So we're here all evening, bruv. What are you saying, Lee?
Yeah, Newcastle, Barca. I'm gonna go and grab some dinner.
Sick.
Newcastle, Barca, and then after that, I'll be live on the main channel for an hour or so.
Calm. All right.
But yeah, man.
So yeah, you lot, make sure you subscribe to Gunner's channel. The link is in the title. And yeah, man, we're here all evening, people. Big up.